When people ask me what I'm doing serving as campaign chair, I answer them with 2 words: my job. Hello, I'm Ben David, District Attorney for New Hanover and Pender County. I'm also the chair this year for the 75th birthday of the United Way of the Cape Fear area. When we give to the United Way, we're giving to all those support networks that are already out there. You're not taking away from those other agencies when you give to the United Way. You're multiplying their impact, and that's why we call it community impact.
WARM helps people stay in their homes by completing urgent, safety-related repairs and accessibility upgrades so that they can stay in their home longer. For example, Joanne didn't have an accessible toilet. The day we went in and repaired her toilet, she was so excited. She burst into tears and she said, "I didn't know I was worthy of this kind of help." That's the kind of transformation you're making through community impact.
We provide child trauma therapy services, and because of the United Way being able to supplement what we're able to provide, we're able to do it regardless of whether that child's family has insurance, and that means that kids just get the service that allows for them to graduate from trauma therapy and be able to be getting back to the business of being kids again.
We teach woodworking and vocational skills to kids. Our whole vision for our students, so our kids, is for them to stay in school, stay out of trouble, graduate from high school, and go on to a responsible adulthood. Through the support of the United Way, we're able to achieve those goals.
Well, what I love to do is help people from one point to another. And I think that's what Brunswick Housing Opportunities is about. It's about connecting people, potential, and preparation with opportunity. The more that you can tell another foundation that you're receiving funding from United Way, which they know is a community-based organization, that's an automatic plus as you go forward.
In WARM's case, we used United Way and other local funds to leverage out-of-area and statewide dollars.
What's important for people to understand about the Community Impact Fund is that it allows for our community to decide where we can put our donation dollars.
Hometown Hires wouldn't exist without the United Way. If you understand that we're going to put 200 people to work through just that one organization this year that would otherwise be unemployed and would maybe be in the criminal justice system, you understand the community impact.
You may think you know your local nonprofits, but you don't know them the way that United Way does.
There's so many great agencies doing wonderful work in this community. How do you choose between them? I'll tell you what the United Way does. They spend 500 hours each year carefully vetting in certified provider checks where to send this money to. And we're going to make sure that if there's redundancies, they're eliminated. If there are gaps, they're filled.
I'm also a donor as well as a partner agency in the Community Impact Fund, and I like knowing that the other nonprofits have had to go through all the same processes as WARM. They're looking for us to measure our outcomes, and they're looking for financial accountability. And frankly, I think nonprofits need to be held accountable in that level.
It comes from our community, it flows to the United Way, and they're able to laser point and direct that funding to have the greatest impact.
It's a 30,000-foot view, looking at a strategic business plan, moving forward over time, and not just looking piece by piece at the problem, but looking holistically at how we can have the biggest community impact.
This impact fund really does look at how can we make an impact today that will mean these programs are not going to be needed in 10 years because we will have solved the issue.
We need to step up even more. We're not going to get where we're trying to go as America if we leave 3/4 of the country behind.
If you are looking to make the most impact in this community for the most people in the areas where the need is the greatest, I would encourage you to do as I do every single year and contribute to the United Way's Community Impact Fund.
I am Community Impact.
I am Community Impact.
Together, we are Community Impact.